What's going on, my love? It's Nicole Charnel here. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see from the title, today is my monthly reset video. This reset is for the month of October. So before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're here, you might as well go ahead and stick around. I do videos on healthy, intentional living, and that is just living your healthy life with intention. Videos all about fitness, productivity, minimalism, and just my mom life in general. So like I said, today is my monthly reset video. So I'm gonna go ahead and just roll some footage of what I did this reset. And my reset this month was kind of done over the past couple of days because I had some events sprinkled in between. I always like to start with a good declutter, clearing out my physical space, my digital space, so my mental space will be nice and clear as well. I went ahead and planned my week, planning just my whole week in general. I do use time blocking. If you haven't done time blocking or not sure what it's about or how to do it, I do have a video of when I started my time blocking. I'll make sure I link it up in the cards and in the description box down below. And I also started something new this month with my reference files. Like I said, I'm reading the book Getting Things Done by David Allen, and he kind of starts his whole system with having reference folders. And these are things that you just keep around for reference that you may need at some point in life. And if you think about it, we do this all the time. Your birth certificate, your passport, your kids' birth information, or even if you have some files from a couple years ago, you have some books from college, you have just all types of things that you kind of keep around because you want to use again. That's the point of the reference files. So you have them all together in one area and you can just go back and look at them. My take on it is more personal. If you read the book, it's really coming from like a business standpoint, but I was like, I want to apply this in my personal life and be able to use it in my home life so I can be just more productive and clear-minded when I am going throughout my week and my months and my years and just overall in life. I also went through the trigger list on the Getting Things Done. I think it's on the website. I will link it down below. But the trigger list is about like certain areas in your life or in work. And you basically just read through the list, and when an open loop in your mind kind of pops up, then you jot it down and you kind of create your system. And that's what the whole Getting Things Done method is about. Having a system where you can capture everything that's going on in your life. You have a way of processing those things, a way of putting them in your calendar, a way of putting them in your reference, a way of completing the task and moving through. Main changes that I really need to implement for this next month is, number one, I need to do a 30-minute sit down where I go through my daily plan, the things that I need to do the next day, the things that I did this day, and really check out my daily habits. I'm currently also doing the 12-week year, and daily habits is something that's really huge in that process because I need to be doing things every single day so I can meet my goal. This past month, I really did not do great. I did great like the first 2 weeks of the month, and then the last 2 weeks, I did poorly. And that's another thing with the 12-week year. You're supposed to score yourself. Bro, I got a 0% 1 week. Zero. That means I did zero things, and that is not the point of the 12-week year. The point of the 12-week year is to get all of your goals scrunched down into 12 weeks and accomplish them. And I can't accomplish them if I'm not doing my daily tasks. My cousin kind of encouraged me to do this 30 minutes a day where I just sit down, I go through my schedule, I go through my to-dos, and then I just really process everything in that moment, in that 30 minutes, so I can stick to my habits and stick to my schedule and stuff like that. So that is something I am incorporating in this new month. Something else I'm also incorporating is weekly budgeting. So if you watched my last monthly reset, you'll know that I wanted to get into budgeting, and I was starting with an Excel spreadsheet, and that didn't go very well at all. So I got online and I was like, well, what else can I do? And I think weekly budgeting is just gonna have to be what I start with, because my problem is I don't know why my mind can't grasp the budget situation, but I'm doing poorly at grasping it and like sticking to the things. So I think weekly budgeting is going to help me because I do get paid every week. So if I just budget my paycheck for that week, like to me that makes more sense to me, and then I can see about expanding it to like the whole month and then the whole year. But I've noticed with me, like if I'm having trouble learning something, I have to break it down to the most simplest form. And for budgeting, that would be doing it every week. When I get my paycheck every week, where is that money going? What do I have left over, and what do I need to do with it? That's it.
As I just said, I'm going to start weekly budgeting, so I decided to add this into the video of me actually writing out the weekly budget. As you see down here, basically I got this from a tracker. I mentioned this in another, actually my last monthly reset video, but I'll link her template again. But I just broke it down so I can do it weekly, and I'm just going to do it every week that I get paid. Until I get the hang of it. I'm just really not the hang of budgeting. So this is why I'm doing this. All right. So here at the top, I have my actual, and then what I think I'm going to get paid. So I just base this. I'm not salary, I'm hourly. So I base this off of the average of what I get paid every week. And I just put the amount in. So my regular Wegmans paycheck is about $7.20, and then my church pay, because I'm a virtual assistant for my church, and I get $75 a week for that. And then like here's the total income and all that. All right, so down here is when I'm actually going to like do like my expenses. So I have my tithes, I have my savings for my vacation, and then my savings for Christmas. So these savings actually come out automatically, so that's why I have the actual already filled in. But then I'm going to also budget for my school bill. It's my kids' school bill, so I try and pay $100 each week, so I don't have to like pay the large amount at once. And then this week my State Farm is due, so that is $200. And then my car payment's not due, so I'm going to take that out. Capital One, this is my credit card, so we're just gonna say, and then I want to pay $50 on that every week. Let's see what else we got here. Groceries, I've already went shopping once this week, so I'm just gonna budget $50 more for that. Gas, I'm gonna have to get gas at least one more time, so we'll say $40. I am going to bake this week, so I don't think I need much. I literally just think I need butter, so I'm just gonna say $10 for that. Every time I bake, I call it bake shop. I bake a lot, so I want to track like how much I actually spend. All right, groceries, gas, personal, let's see, clothing. I do have to buy some clothes for my daughter this week, and then so eating out, I do intend on eating out at the end of the week. So this is what I intend on spending. So here at the bottom, it basically says what I'm going to have left over based off of my budget. So basically $20. So that's not bad. This is literally my first time doing it. Basically, I just want to get better at tracking my expenses, because sometimes I end up in the negative, and I'm just like, you can't do that. Like, or I end up having to take from my savings, and I'm like, you're overspending, so get your life. So that is why I want to track this. So based off of this, $20 extra. I mean, some of these things I can tighten up on, but this is realistic for me. This is what my week looks like, so I want to keep it realistic. I don't want it to be crazy. So anyway, that's that. This is how I'm going to do my weekly budget.
As far as just going over the past month and how I kind of did the bare minimum this month. I was like kind of doing what I needed to do, but not really. I was being very relaxed, which is not what I want to be, especially with my 12-week year. I am going into the second quarter of my 12-week year, and I need to get it together, which is the next 4 weeks. And I just need to be really consistent and really intentional every single day of these next 4 weeks so I can accomplish my goals. Really what the whole thing is about, accomplishing your goals, you know? So I did the bare minimum, and I just need to do more. I can do more. I know that I can, like I said, just take something, if it seems too complex, I just need to break it down and make it easier and make it just a little bit smaller so I can grasp it, and then it'll just go. It'll be with the flow. Like, it's the same thing with like my fitness, with how I started my fitness journey. I was like, okay, I just need to be able to get up and move every single day. How can I do that? Okay, get up an hour before you wake up every morning and do 30 minutes of work, and then get in the shower, and then you're ready for the day. That's how I started. Super small, just 30 minutes. And now I'm up to 45 minutes to an hour. I'm working out. I'm doing it 6 days a week, and just because I broke it down and made it something smaller. So I need to do that as well, like with my habits that I want to implement and the things that I want to do just in my life and just to be better with. I need to do that for sure. And just keep it simple, and just simplify everything, and just make it tangible, make it easier. I know these reset videos are just a little bit different from what other people are doing, and that's because I'm really just trying to perfect my process, and I don't want to show you what I'm doing if I feel like it's a mess, or if I feel like I'm not even doing it. So I need to create the process first. I do have goals. Currently they're the same from month to month because I'm doing a 12-week year. All right, so on my home screen here, I have my Notion, and within my Notion, I have like my goals. So under my space, and then I'm gonna go into my 12-week year, which is right here on the screen. And there she is. So my 12-week goals are to 1, learn how to use Notion for my everyday life. 2, reach 100K subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is basically monetization here on YouTube. And 3 is to lose these last 10 pounds to get to my goal weight of 160. So, and then I have basically what I need to do broken down in each one of these goals to achieve them. And what I need to do further is break down what I can do daily to meet these goals. And I didn't do that. I kind of like stopped at this point, and I'm realizing now, kind of like a month in, that I didn't do that. I don't know how I missed this step. I'm thinking, oh, I have these strategies here, so this is what I'm doing. Well, no, because I'm not doing every single one of these every day. Like, for example, it says make a content calendar. Well, I'm not doing that every day. I have a content calendar, and I'm not posting, you know what I mean? I'm not posting every day. So just stuff like that. I need to go in and actually do that, my daily things. So I will be doing that at some point, maybe today. Well, yes, I'm definitely going to do it today. So I will be ready. And then if you want to know more about my 12-week year, just go ahead and put a little calendar emoji down in the comments, and I'll do another video on it. But I've kind of incorporated it in my last few videos of what I'm doing for my 12-week year and how I'm achieving my goals within the 12-week. But if you want to know more information about it, just put a little calendar emoji in the comments below, and I'll know you're interested. So that's it for this reset video. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I got the things done that I wanted to pretty much get done. Like I said, get clear, get current, be consistent. How can I get clear? I will declutter. How can I get current? I need to review what I did last time and see what is upcoming. And then how can I be consistent? Setting in place more processes that will be simpler for me to achieve. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit my face down below, and also check out other videos from me linked on the screen. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.